Hello and welcome to the JFrog HowTos. My name is Van Ruppert and I will explain to you today how to create and manage rules and policies you need for the Xray part. So if you want to know how to define the vulnerability and license scanning in Xray, stay tuned. Now we want to create policies and rules. For this you have to log into your JFrog platform. If you don't have anyone, you can start a free tier. I have a dedicated how-to about activating a free tier for you, so do this before. So assume you have it already, then start with login. And the next thing will be just going here to this part, security and compliance and policies. To create a new policy, you have to say new policy. And then you need a name. Think about a scaling naming schema. Here I'm just using a demo name. Depending on your installation, you have the possibility to scan for security or compliance issues. This is a free instance, so we have only the security or the scanning for known vulnerabilities. You can add the description here. Just have in mind that this description should be always actual based on the added rules you have here. A policy is just a composite of rules. It means we have to assign rules, or better, we have to create new rules here. A rule is the stateless definition what should happen if you are finding a vulnerability. First of all, you need a name. Again, just a demo name here for this one. The next thing is that you can select one of these predefined levels, or you can define the CVSS score by yourself, or the range of CVSS scores you want to have an eye on. The CVSS score, what this is and how this is created, and this is coming from, I have dedicated how-to about this one. Just as a first recap, this is a number that identifies how critical an issue is. What you can deselect is generate violation. This is a default behavior, or it's a minimum action that should happen. But then you can define if you want to trigger webhooks, for example, notify different people, or just adding plain emails here. You can block downloads if you want to make sure that you are not dealing with affected items inside your repository. And one thing is you can block unscanned artifacts, so that everything must be scanned before it's allowed to be loaded. And block release bundle distribution is just if you have known vulnerability, you can say, okay, with this known vulnerability, if it is with a very high CVSS score, it's not possible to create a release or a bundle out of it. And last but not least, the fail build is if you want to use this one with in combination with continuous integration systems. So I just want to have a notification on screen. Save. Now I have a policy with a name. For securities, that's just fetching everything and generating info inside the web UI or inside the IDE plugin. So we can use this one now in different ways. The next thing what you should look at is how to create watches, because watches are consuming policies and rules.